Family and friends, it's the last day of December 2014, and I'm gonna go ahead and just make my last video of the year. You know, a lot of people, it's something that we just naturally do. Is, you know, when we mark changes, like years, that we kind of look back, and make lists and stuff. And I didn't buy very many records this year, so I don't have a conscious best of list for 2014 like a lot of you buyers do. I really don't. And when I think back on the year, what do I think was the best album? I don't come up with a clear answer. You know, the one that I will share, the one that comes to mind the most to me. But mostly, I just want to reflect that 2014 is ending and has been quite a year. I've experienced a lot of personal highs. I've also experienced many lows, but mostly the lows that I felt have been more planetary than personal. What is my dream and hope for 2015? On a real simple level, I want to be able to keep going, keep a roof above my head, keep making music, keep making records. Progress-wise, I'd like to make more money. I'd like to make more money for the work that I do, and so I want to focus on that next year. I also want to dedicate myself to positive action towards mending our broken spirit. Man's spirit it's in the basement, it's in the cellar, it's in the gutter, and we have to save ourselves. We have to do it. We have to do something. Each one of us has to do something to make it better or worse. We're not idle observers. We're all part of this, and so I just want to do more good than bad. You know, so that's what I'd like. That's how I'm looking at 2015. So to wrap this year up, I just want to reflect on. I had several personal accomplishments. I put out 2 albums, and those are my albums of the year. My albums of the year are mine. Okay, they are. Flyover, which came out in February. I collaborated with a local artist, teacher, Tim Guthrie, good friend of mine. We collaborated on the artwork. He made my dream come true of having an album whose graphics are in the 4 AD 23 envelope school. I also went ahead and printed up my first, and I'll say first because I'd like to do it again, splatter vinyl. I had done colored vinyl before, but I had not done one of these. So this album for me, which I started, working on in 2013, was a big, felt like a huge accomplishment for me this year. I was chuffed about this, but then the opportunity came where it made sense to do a fundraiser to do another album, because I had another album's worth of music. And Murphy was born. And this just was realized. I just got it back in November. And aside from a few minor details that got overlooked, when you do this yourself, and you don't have proofreaders, you do your best, but you can't, you can't. But Murphy came out. And again, aside from a little concern about surface sound, I have 2 albums out this year. Another one with multicolored vinyl, which is probably, a little controversy about that. But overall, I still hear this music in my head like I'm hearing other people's records. I hear a lot of music like many of us do. Just going through the day, you hear songs in your head. And just like I hear some of my most favorite music by other people, Murphy is still hot on the playlist in my head. So these albums are a big accomplishment for me. I'll also share that the release of Way Stasis through Savas in Greece is another big accomplishment for me for this year. I haven't talked to Savas in a while, but maybe we'll do another project again next year. Just going to keep this short and say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, and just wanted to share with you a couple thoughts. Love to all of you. I love you. I hope you love yourselves. And we cannot sit idly by. It's up to us if we're going to move the planet towards the next golden era. I do see, by studying as much as I can, that things go in cycles. And so what we're going through, there's a larger cycle, and this will end. And I'll probably not see the next great age of this planet. But it makes sense that there will be another one, and we're just at the absolute shit end of this one, just the darkest of days. But I want to be a part of the solution. I know I'm part of the problem merely by being here and having to be stuck in this economic quagmire, I call it, of how we live. I'm part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution somehow. Happy New Year.